All right, let's try this again. Take 4. This one seems to be a bit rough for me to get the video I want to get and get the message I want to get across, because this is a really difficult message. This is a message that's going to make some people go, wow, I just got called out, and others that are going to go, wow, I'm doing the right thing. And I hope it does a bit of both, but of course, when you have to say hard words, it's really hard to find the right way to say the hard thing. So I'm going to start with this. I have a friend who is the most powerful, strong, and amazing woman I have yet to meet. There is really no woman I have looked up to more than this friend of mine. And she knew me years and years ago, and we finally reconnected now. When she knew me, it was, heavens, 10 years ago. Really, almost, if not more, actually. She knew me when I was a very strong Christian who went to church all the time. I was on the worship team. I followed God. I was married to Kevin. I had 2 kids. I was a stay-at-home mother. I did all of those things. So she knew a completely different me from now. Because those of you that know me know, I will tell you, I don't know about that God thing. I walk away. I don't go to church. I don't know that I believe anymore because I got too many questions and not enough answers. So I chose to walk away. Now, there is nothing wrong with any kind of religion. I possess no want or desire to judge. Anyway, not my place. I am completely imperfect. I'm happy to admit it. I am flawed beyond belief, and I am happy to admit it because it makes me human, and it's okay to be flawed. So, to make this as short as I possibly can, my question is, and what really came to mind when her and I were talking today, if we profess to have religion, and we don't help that person on the street, yet we buy that brand new truck on credit, we buy that brand new house, we buy at the store and put it on our credit cards, or even cash, with a lot of stuff we don't need, but we don't give back, are we doing the right thing? If we can sit there and have everything we could want and desire, all our blessings and prayers are answered, but we're not doing whether it's, I don't know who you call it in your religion, but there's always the one that gave everything, always the one that loved unconditionally, always the one that despite being treated horribly, gave everything. So, as Christians would say, what would Jesus do? If we're supposed to live that way, and we choose to profess all our blessings, how can you do that in good conscience when you're not giving back equally, if not more? Because, again, biblically speaking, Jesus loved the woman that gave the penny more than the rich woman that gave $10. Because that penny woman, that's all she had, and she gave it. Are you living that way? Because I can say every day I do strive to live that way. I don't always succeed because, again, I'm human, but I do try. And I have to ask each and every one of you, are you living that way? Do you call yourself a Christian or even a good person or a Jew or whatever your religion is? Do you call yourself something and then live something completely different? Maybe that's what's really wrong with the world, right? We spend more than we make. We live beyond our means, and we're always keeping up with the Joneses. Maybe it's time to go back to just caring about people. Maybe it's time to go back to loving unconditionally. And how many of you can truly say that you love unconditionally, or even what that looks like? So I hope this makes you all think. Thank you so much for listening.